Welcome, all zodiac signs. This is a mid May reading. I've already meditated over the cards, shuffled, and cleared the energy, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to begin this reading. But as always, I've got to let you know that I do not answer any health related questions, pregnancy predictions, or legal questions. Tarot is guidance, inspiration, and clarity. So if this is your first time, welcome. But if you are a returning viewer, subscriber, cross watcher, welcome back. All right, let's get started. First is the Foundation Medicine message from Spirit. This is Spirit Animal Tarot that I'm working with this evening. Whenever you're watching this. So if this does resonate with you and you do get a message out of the Spirit's message, please click the like button below. If you haven't subscribed, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and there's also an arrow right next to it. Spirit would love to be with you more often. All right, so the first one is the polar bear. This is really interesting because this card has actually came out before. I'm really liking this card. So, as this is a new deck and to the family, this has to do with emotions, something with emotions. So, this is the polar bear. I'm going to show you here in a second, but I am getting to the point where I'm really connecting with these cards. And every message that comes out, it resonates. If it doesn't resonate now, it will in the future. If it does, if you recognize it as something that happened in the past, take it as it is. It's just a clarification, inspiration. It's guidance, knowing that Spirit is actually watching what is going on with you. All right, so the polar bear is the seeker of shells. Beautiful card. So this represents the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about fortune and advancement and salvation. Explore, wonder, and keep curiosity alive. Follow the journey within. So like the polar bear, we may discover inner strengths and surprising buoyancy. Sensitive, clever, fierce, and fearless, polar bear responds genuinely to life and asks you to do the same. So this is air and water. So this is a curious individual. Loving. So I'm going to do a 5 card. Oh, thank you. The donkey. The donkey. Beautiful colors. That's pentacles. So that's a 5 of pentacles. So you might be conflicted with something, like you feel like you're being rejected. Something isn't working out in your favor at this moment. But, wow, I'm liking that one too. I've seen that one before too. So this is the 10 of Swords. Yeah, that's Gemini, Libra, and I think Aquarius. So this has to do with thoughts and communication. So as the seeker of shells has said, I'm going to read the 5 of fossils, which is the donkey spirit. I love the artistry on these cards. They're beautiful. All right, and then the vulture, which is the 10 of feathers. So I'm going to keep going, and then I will give you exactly what message Spirit is trying to give you through these cards. Okay, thank you. All right, so the 9 of shells, so you have more. Okay, then you have more. Oh, yes, you have. So you're gonna find another foundation. You're going to recreate something, is what this is basically saying. Um, the Five of Fossils is getting over getting. You're in conflict. You're indecisive. Thank you. I needed that help. Indecisive. So I am absolutely loving this book. God, let's see what this message says. All right. All right. So the donkey, Five of Fossils. That's the Five of Pentacles. That's Earth sign. So yes, this has to do with like loss or hardship, dedication. So there might have been some loss of income or loss of love or illness, possibly. So the message here is to persevere and accept the support, because you can go the distance, and you will be going the distance, because at the end here, the Four of Fossils, that is foundation. So you are going to get over whatever this is that you might possibly either feel like something's about to happen, or you're going through it and you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this, or I don't know how to handle this. You've got to throw it up to the universe. You've got to ask for help, because the universe will help you. The angels and spirits are always with you, no matter what. All right. So the vulture, which is the 10 of feathers, and that's the 10 of swords. All right. So let me look up this. Okay. So the 10 of swords. All right. The 10 of swords. That is air, that is death, surrender, acceptance, expansion, liberation. Accept endings, welcome beginnings, and trust the mystery of life. I like this message. So, this, from what I'm getting from this, it depends on your perspective. So, this may invoke fear or acceptance of natural cycles. And the cycle is a 10, which means that you've completed the cycle, um, of a maybe a communication with somebody, or a mindset. You're changing your mind on something, um, as the donkey message had portrayed. So they are scavengers. They search for things. They clean up their own mess, or they help clean up others. So this is what I mean about, you might turn over a new leaf. You might do something different, because that has to do with the five, like I said, the Five of Fossils. Okay. I'm going to keep going, because this is getting very, very intense. All right. So the next message was the salmon, the Nine of Shells. That's still, again, 10 of Cups. But this says Nine of Shells. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, here we go. Nine of Shells. That's the Nine of Cups. It's a water sign. Success, satisfaction, integration, return to self. Swimming strongly and effectively upstream, a large salmon leaps from the water, shimmering in the sunshine. A true return to self depends on the appreciation of nature, beauty, and simple joys. We feel assured and confident and content. We know who we are now. We are and what we want. We sense our place within a larger flow. So obviously, you're going to be leaving this and making better or bigger, doing bigger things, not conforming, going your own way. So the salmon helps us to move beyond the ordinary in expressing our creative spirit. So again, leap high and aim clear. Go for what you really want. Beautiful message. All right, so the last message on the board for this foundation is the rat. That is for fossils. This one I absolutely love because this has to do with foundation. The fours are always foundation. So, like I said, you are going to be starting a new foundation after you figure out what you want. So, it all has to do with about possessions, protection of self-interest. You might be in survival mode. So, in this grassy wilds and fields, hidden against an old weathered wall, the rat guards a fossil stockpile. Does the cachet represent the healthy flow of abundance or fearful hoarding? Sometimes called the miser card. Four of Fossils recommends that we examine our attitude towards prosperity and monetary motivations. So you need to respect and appreciate the bounty within and the bounty of abundance that you have. You need to be alert to people that possibly might be into greed. They might be jealous of what you have or what you're doing or how you've turned your life around. So, do your funds flow freely, or are you keeping more than you need? When confused, you need to pause, root yourself in Earth's healing energy to refresh and renew your mindset. Perspective. You need to be cool under pressure. The rat counsels us to watch and prioritize and trust amid crisis. So respect and appreciate the bounty within. All right. Those are beautiful messages for foundation. All right. So let's resume the reading now. All right. So with all that said, I want to put some emphasis on the Seeker of Shells, the polar bear. Now, the message that's in the original tarot deck, I wanted to basically give you another version of this card. All right, so the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So let me do the Knight of Cups for you. It is a representative of someone who is in tune with their emotions. He will listen to his heart regardless if it's logic or not. So he's actually on a actual quest, a search. And I'm actually wondering if you are too. Because when it comes to the 10 of feathers, this is completion. 10 is completion. You're flowing another way. Now, here's another tidbit I'd like to show you is you have two rainbows. Two. And you're moving forward. You're in search for another way, another way of doing it, another way of survival, like in survival mode. So this gets a little bit deeper. And the Four of Fossils means that it's a Four of Pentacles, which means that you're starting a foundation, a new foundation. So I'm seeing where it's a completion of one cycle and you're actually already made up your mind that you're starting somewhere new with someone new. It could be a person, place, or thing. Whatever is within that realm in your life right now, you've already got this on the burner. You're just now going to turn it on. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify some of these. A little more tarot with my good tarot deck. All right, Spirit, give me. What other messages can you give the collective this evening in this reading? What other messages to clarify if they need clarification? What is it? Teaching, learning. You're going to learn from this experience. The Hierophant. This is the teacher. This is one of the major arcanas. Very good. High Priestess. Follow your intuition on this quest of a new foundation. That's the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Six of Pentacles. Again, with the Pentacles. You've got 3 Pentacles here now. So this is clarifying that, yes, you are over the hump and you are going to start seeing the brighter side of it. The worries are going to be less. Because in this 5, right here, this 5 of Fossils, which is the 5 of Pentacles, is where you are kind of in a rut. You're in survival mode. You really don't know. You feel rejected. But after you follow your intuition and you learn the lessons of how to redo and do that 4 of Fossil, which is the 4 of Pentacles, which is foundation, which is making a new foundation, is basically what the message is saying, then you will come over the hump. This isn't going to last forever. Whatever it is you're going through, it isn't going to last forever. Thank you. That's exactly the message that needed to be clarified for you. Thank you. Beautiful. I will definitely accept that. Chakras. All right. What other messages can you give the collective? Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. Gratitude. So be grateful for what you have and for who you have in your life that actually means something. Thank you. And perseverance. Spirit is telling you to have that perseverance, that foundation. Follow your intuition. Learn from others or learn from your mistakes. But just persevere. You will persevere. Okay. Let me keep going. Any other messages? Insecurities. So you are going to learn from the insecurities, the mental insecurities. Thank you. And there will be no more confusion. You will not listen to others or outsiders because that foundation shows that you have what you need and you will follow your intuition and you will persevere. And that isolation, that's the hermit. You will no longer have to put yourself in isolation. You will come out and persevere. So whoever you think is mentally putting you in an isolation, they need to go. That's just the advice from the Spirit's message. So, like I said, If you've had questionable people in your life, it is now time to persevere and learn. Learn from that polar bear. Thank you very much. All right, Spirit, what other messages can you give the collective this evening or when they're watching this? You are going to persevere because you are. If there's any fears of anything about building something new, do not follow through with that fear. Please don't. Farewell to fear. So say farewell to fear because that new light is there for you. Follow your intuition. I am absolutely just in love with this reading for you. So if you have anybody that you know that would actually benefit from Spirit's messages, please share this out. Please click the like button and show some love. All right, wisdom of the oracle, please. Wisdom of the oracle, please. Any other messages? Thank you. And you will have higher power. You will get messages and you will get help from the higher power. Now, here's the other message that I see within this card. That higher power, that is a number 4. The number 4 is that foundation. And so is this card from earlier, the 4 of fossils. So I'm telling you that you will build a new foundation. Thank you. All right, one last message. Yes, thank you. Okay. One last message. Thank you very much. And I will have some intuition for you. Thank you. All right, so the cards that came up for you, so beautiful, is gratitude and fear. And this is exactly what we were saying earlier, was no more fear. And have gratitude. Well, here they are again as clarification. Gratitude. You should be thankful for all that you have in this life and every opportunity it presents. So realize that you need to try to live in the energy of love instead of fear. So that is absolutely beautiful, the way in 2 different decks that the gratitude card came out for you. So ask the higher powers for the new foundation. They will help you with that foundation. So face your fears, persevere, follow your intuition, and everything will work out in divine timing. All right. That is your message. One more message of intuition. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for your messages tonight. Thank you. And believe. Believe in yourself. Gratitude. Intuition. So believe in yourself. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. So you ask the angels for guidance. Beautiful. All right. I really do hope you got a lot out of this message. And until next time and until next reading, if you'd like a personal reading, spiritinsighttarot@gmail.com. All right. Take care. Love and light.